This is homework for 31815. Do the problems number 760, 778, and 768. And pause the video and then do the problems. The first problem, there's a game that uses a spinner and 2 number cubes. Is played at a game night. To win the game, a player must have 2 results. The spinner's arrows stop in a red section and the number cubes both land with an even number facing up. The person in charge of the game night wants 10% of the players to win. Drag one color into each section of the spinner to design a spinner that reaches the goal. So the cubes are already faced up with an even number, which is 2 and 2. So that's 1/2 of the probability that you need to get 10%. 10% is 10/100ths and simplifies down to 1/10. So you need 1/2 times something that equals 1/10, and 1/2 times 1/5 equals 1/10. So the spinner is divided into 5 sections, and one of them has to be red in order to have 1/5 as the probability. The next problem, a square with side length S and has an area of 324 square centimeters. This equation shows the area of that square. S squared equals 324. What is the side length of the square in centimeters? In order to find the side length, you need to take the area and square root it, because side length times side length equals area. So 300 square root 324 equals 18, so 18 centimeters. The last problem, use the connect line tool to draw the image of the figure after following the transformations. A reflection over the x-axis is horizontal translation 7 units to the left. So you have this figure, and what they mean by reflection is, here's the x-axis. So if you have this point, it's 1, 2, 3 up from the x-axis. So go to the x-axis and you go 3 down and draw that point, and you do that for each point. And if the point's already on the x-axis, it stays there. So for this first bullet, a reflection over the x-axis, this is what the figure should look like. For the second bullet, a horizontal translation 7 units to the left. A translation is basically a slide, so you take each coordinate and move it over 7 units. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that would be here. And then that's what your final figure should look like. Don't forget to write the plus and minus signs on each of the problems, plus if you know it, minus if you haven't learned it yet. Yeah, that's all for homework.